Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Tiger Lilith Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. If you're returning, thanks for returning. This is going to be a full moon in Aquarius reading for all of my beautiful Leo placements. Happy birthday, Leos. This is one of my favorite seasons, probably because I am a Leo sun and I've got a lot, I have a few other Leo placements in my chart, so I've got a lot of Leo in there. So I like Leo season, and as I do with every other season, ooh, candle went out. I will relight that. Since it is your season, Leos, the first person that emails me, excuse me, letting me know it's your birthday, when it's your birthday, will get a free reading. It can be live or it can be pre-recorded. We will work that out. So my email address is in the comment box below. If you would like a free reading, just send me an email. I'll be the first one to do so, and you will get a free reading. We are going to be pulling, I'm going to pull some cards here just while I kind of talk to you a little bit about this full moon and Leo season. Oh, let's hope that lights again. Oh, it might not. Right, so I'm just going to pull the cards here, and we will go from there. So this full moon was in Aquarius. Real Sky Astrology, it was in Capricorn, but modern astrology makes some adjustments. So full moon is the sister sign of the sign that the season is currently in. So full moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is, it's also called the Sturgeon full moon. It was a super full moon, which means the qualities, characteristics of the full moon are going to be heightened during this time. So you could feel this full moon really heavily in particular, right, Leos? And especially because it's your season. Aquarius is your sister sign. Aquariuses are known as the aliens of the Zodiac. So we're going to take and they're the humanitarians. They want to expand. So we're going to take a look here at this first row. How can you best spark and expand your curiosity, Leos? And we are going to clarify as well. All right, so, and I will do the reading, once I pull all the cards, but we've got the Emperor, Judgment, and the Nine of Cups here coming out for how can you expand your curiosity, spark and expand curiosity. So we have two major arcanas coming out, which is interesting. Oh, look, there's another one. This row is going to be how can you grow your connections? Because like I said, Aquarius, they're the humanitarians of the Zodiac. And since we've got a super moon in Aquarius, your sister sign, Leo, sister sign means the sign that is exactly opposite you on the Zodiac wheel, just in case there was any confusion there. All right, so how can you grow connections? Because Aquarius is all about, like I said, the humanitarians, helping people grow and connecting to others, even though Aquariuses are known to be very independent and, I wouldn't say isolation. It is isolation, but for Aquariuses, it works because y'all have such a unique mind that I feel that's why you need the isolation. So this row is going to be what to release to become more independent. Interesting. We've got the Sun and the Tower and an Ace coming out in that row. That's a lot of energy. And then over here, we're going to look, Leo, what are your alien traits? Interesting, the Hermit. Isolation coming up. What are your alien traits, Leo? And we're going to clarify this spread as well. And then at the end, I am going to pull 3 cards and answer a personal question for you. So have a question in your mind. If you don't, that's okay. I'll let you know when that's coming up so you can pause it. And we have the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So, the Knight of Pentacles I think of as a slow and steady wins the race card. You're moving slow and steady right now, Leo. Probably pretty concentrated on work. You're concentrated on I don't know why I get this feeling that you're concentrated on not messing something up. And I don't know what that something is. We do have the Devil right below the Knight of Pentacles. So, Leos, it's possible you've been, in the past you've given in to temptation, or there's something tempting you right now. And so you're really trying to keep a level head is what it feels like with this Knight of Pentacles down there. Being very practical, very pragmatic, very much in reality with this Knight of Pentacles down here. Moving slowly, but slowly and surely. You're really making sure that every step you take, there is solid ground in front of you in order for you to take that step. That's what I'm feeling here. Sorry, I'm just going to adjust this light a little bit because it's, yeah, there we go. That's a little better, I think. Okay, so under here, how can you best spark and expand your curiosity? We have the Emperor, Judgment, and the Nine of Cups. It's time to make a decision. Is that how to spark and expand your curiosity? It's almost like you need to decide to spark and expand your curiosity, Leo. There's something, I don't know. To me, these cards imply that you maybe have been a little wishy-washy in the past. You don't know which direction to go. The Emperor is telling you, be confident, be strong, and stand in your power. The Emperor, you are the structure, right? The Emperor is the structure in which work happens in. The Emperor, I think I've said this before in other readings, might not have been a Leo one. The Emperor is the building in which the workers go in and work. The Emperor is the structure. It's very solid. He's sitting in like a concrete throne. That throne is not going anywhere, and neither is he. He doesn't need to. He is in control and in charge and very sure of himself in that throne that is concrete and solid. And you notice he's draped in red as well. Red is significant of willpower in the tarot. So it's almost like you have to harness this self-will and this willpower to make a decision to say, yes, I am the boss. Judgment is about making that big decision. Judgment, this is a decision that you're going to make that once you make it, there is no going back. Once you see something a certain way, you can't see it another way. The Nine of Cups is your wish, and to me, the Nine of Cups is make a wish. The Ten of Cups is the fulfillment of that wish. So make a wish, Leos, but it really is up to you to make this decision that you are going, it's almost like, Leo, you are in control, but you need to make the decision to observe and accept that you are in control, that you are the structure. I think you are more powerful, Leos, than you are accepting, is what I'm seeing here. I feel there's a lot of potential here for very good things. We're going to clarify as well. We'll see a little bit more. All right, we've got how can you grow your connections? The Hierophant, the Three of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. There are connections out there for you. They seem to be spiritual connections with the Hierophant here. So Leos, maybe you're focused on spirituality, or there's a message here to focus on your spirituality. The Hierophant, I consider the conduit between the universe and the physical world. Your words are very important. People listen to you when you speak, Leos. So you need to speak more, because the Nine of Wands is about having your guard up, having your boundaries up. You're feeling not acknowledged not acknowledged for all the work that you have done. But it's as if, Leo, your words, when you speak, people listen, and there's something spiritual about the way that words are coming out of your mouth, the way you're putting sentences together. So I would say to let these boundaries down, let this guard down here with this Nine of Wands, and let people see the work that you are doing. Let people praise you, Leos. Because people want to work with you. How can you grow your connections is, I think it's being more, taking your guard down and being more confident that the words that you speak are affecting people. You are having a huge effect. So know that. All right. What to release to be more independent. Aquarius is a wildly independent sign. So that's why we're pulling cards for that. We have the Sun, the Tower, and the Ace of Swords. Wow. What to release to be more independent. The Sun and the Tower and the Ace of Swords. You know what this feels like, Leo? This feels like needing to release a little bit of arrogance. And I'm not trying to be like a bitch or anything and call you arrogant. I'm just saying the Sun is just optimism. Everything is great and grand and everything's coming up roses or sunflowers, as you can see in this card. Also notice, I just wanted to make this observation, we have red, red, and then this sash, this banner that the baby is carrying, also red. It's a lot of willpower coming up here, a message here, you know, being draped in the willpower, and then this is almost like carrying it like a banner, like a flag that you won something. It's almost like a prize. But the sun is very optimistic, right? Everything's great. Everything's beautiful. But there is, you know, I do believe there is such a thing as too much optimism, because not everything is, you know, we have to look at the darkness sometimes. Well, here's the tower. The tower is about, tower, really, the message of the tower is a fall from grace, right? The crown is falling off of the tower. And all these people are kind of like jumping to their maybe death. Who knows? So it's about coming down from a pedestal and putting something on solid ground. The Three of Pentacles is a little that way too. You'll notice he is an apprentice here, learning from these two people, but he's up on this bench. So he needs to come down to the ground too to learn something a little more. So there's a message here, Leos, about, and then Ace of Swords is clarity, truth, aha moments. You know, I think the Ace of Swords for me can sometimes be an apology, because there is an olive branch on the crown there. Interesting, we have two crowns as well. You know, here the crown is falling, here the crown is at the very top of the sword. But this section is about what to release to be more independent. What I'm getting here is releasing the need to have all the answers, releasing the need to know, to be the one that has the answer for this person or this situation or that situation. You don't need to have all the answers. It's almost like becoming more independent for you, Leo, is asking more questions and listening more, is what I'm getting here. And then this last row, Leo, what are your alien qualities? What are your alien traits here? We have the Hermit, the Five of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Well, the Hermit is very wise. So, Leos, this is what I mean. The Hermit and the Hierophant, your words, your thought processes, what you have experienced, how you move through the world, you have a lot of wisdom to give. So don't sell yourself short. You do have a lot of wisdom. You found the light here. The Hermit is an isolated energy. So your alien trait, you know, Leos are very gregarious and very much, you know, like being around people. So for the Leos watching this, you know, your alien trait is maybe you're not one of those Leos. Maybe you're a little bit more, so you like your solo energy a little more than others. Maybe you're more of an introverted Leo. And then we've got the Five of Pentacles. Now this is interesting for what are your alien traits, because the Five of Pentacles is about being left out in the cold. And, you know, an alien trait, positive, negative, it feels like you get left out in the cold a lot, Leos, is all I'm going to say with this card here. That you kind of have gotten the short end of the stick in the past. And it's because you want to be very helpful. And then we have the Six of Swords. What are your alien traits? Now, this is interesting because Leos are incredibly loyal. But Leos, you do have, your alien trait is that you actually do have the ability to leave a situation and go to calmer shores. That's what this is about. Leaving arguments behind, leaving people behind that need to be left behind, you know, not in a cruel way, just in, you know, if you're growing and there are people that are not supporting that energy, then, you know, maybe it is time to leave them in the past. Six of Swords is also, it's a transition. It's a transitional energy, transitional card. So your alien trait is that you are able to transition. You are able to move through the mucky waters and find yourself again back to somewhere, wherever you find yourself, right? Okay, let's clarify here. This Emperor energy. How to best spark and expand curiosity for Leos, the Emperor. I really think this is about you saying, yeah, I am in control. Yes, I am the structure. And no, I'm not going anywhere. Okay. The Magician. Wow. Another major arcana. Leos, we got a decent amount of major arcanas out here. Let me go over the energies of the major arcanas real quick before I continue. We have Aries, Judgment is Saturn. So Aquarius, Capricorn energy. We have Taurus with the Hierophant. We have Aries, Scorpio with the Tower, and Leo with the Sun, Virgo with the Hermit. And then the Ace of Swords is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Air signs, all the air signs there. The Magician is Gemini, Virgo, because it's ruled by Mercury. Mercury is currently in the constellation of Leo. Lots of planets are in the constellation of Leo right now. Leos, take a look. We've got Mercury, Mars, and Venus there. So the Magician with the Emperor. How can you spark and expand your curiosity? Yeah, I mean, the Magician is about creation, creativity, trusting yourself, believing in yourself. The Emperor and the Magician, I feel, are both asking you to create and be incredibly confident in what you create. Leos, there is something here about what you create can become an empire. It can become a structure. You have the ability to create a structure. You have the ability to create a business, a family, a solid group of friends. You can create the structures. You know how to do that. Yeah, look at that. We got the World at the bottom of the deck. Another major arcana, and the fixed signs are on the World card typically, and you are fixed sign Leo. So there's something very powerful about you talking to the universe right now with the Magician and creating something very solid for yourself, a very solid foundation with the Emperor. Judgment. Let's look at Judgment here. What is this Judgment card? Decision. For how Leos can spark and expand curiosity. The Five of Swords. Okay, we got a decent amount of Aquarius energy coming out here because this is representative of Aquarius. And the Five of Swords and the Six of Swords are both Aquarius cards. All right. Five of Swords with Judgment. This is a tough decision to make. You're in your head. So this is about you getting out of your head, right? The Five of Swords comes right before the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is moving away from all this conflict. You can see he's conflicted. He's mentally conflicted. This isn't about emotions. Well, kind of is, but it's about your Don't intellectualize so much, Leos, right now. Just make a decision. It is going to be a really difficult decision because I see you in your head, and this is you being worried here. But that the self-doubt that you have inside your brain and it has to be a yes or no answer. Maybe it doesn't have to be a yes or no answer, whatever the question is, right? That maybe the answer doesn't have to be yes or no. Maybe it's simply about making a decision to move on. And maybe that comes with an inherent yes or no to it. But yeah, just getting out of your head and getting out of that worry and anxiety. And you could be fighting with people and thinking about how to do things in an underhanded way, not putting in as much effort as you should be. But really the message here is just make a decision. See something differently. See these arguments and this self-doubt and self-worry. Look at it in a different way, and that will move you away from it. And that will spark and expand your curiosity, moving away from conflict, really. Making a decision to move away from it. Because here we've got a wish that, the Nine of Cups, that's the Make-A-Wish card. He's patiently waiting for that wish to be fulfilled. So to me, the Nine of Cups is a good omen card to come up in a reading. Oh, look, Leo, it's you. Strength. Number 8. Wow, I love that. Oh, great, the lighting changed. It was kind of foggy there. Strength. So you can see she's half lion, half human. She's got a little lamb next to her, right? The lion and the lamb. The lion would typically eat the lamb, but she's petting it because she has self-control. She's tamed that wild lion inside of her, but it's still here, obviously. That lion does not go away. It's just mellowed down, tamed, so that there is no temper or no, extreme fire, explosion, fire signs. Oh, look, we got the World at the bottom of the deck again. More Leo energy. So 9 of Cups with strength. Yeah, Leo, your wish can come true. How to best spark and expand your curiosity? Leo, make your wish. And wait patiently for it to come true. Because you have the strength, you have the compassion and the ability to be patient and wait. is what this is telling me. How to best spark your and expand your curiosity. Be patient. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with others. Don't expect something to happen overnight. Because it's not going to happen overnight, but wow, something is going to happen, because this is a lot of very strong energy here, Leos. There's so much, like I said earlier in the spread, when I just pulled the first 3 cards, there's so much potential in this row. It's a little wild. Okay, now let's take a look at the Hierophant here. How can you grow your connections? The Hierophant. This is you speaking spiritually. It's like you're speaking spiritual truths. And people know this. The 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is about making a plan. It's about expansion. It can also say you're waiting to go on the journey, waiting for the right time to go on a journey, but there is no right time. It's like, just go on the journey. Just do it. So I feel like there's a message here where it's saying, Leo, be confident in the words that you're speaking. Just do it. Trust yourself here. Go on the adventure. Go on. This is a spiritual adventure. This does not feel like an actual physical movement. This feels like almost like out of body experience, where your body travels through some sort of astral realms, but your physical body remains on this earth, but your spirit is traveling around. You know things. You have a lot of wisdom to share. So share it. And that's what's going to grow your connections. Let people see how intelligent you are, how connected you are, you know? All right, let's see what this 3 of Pentacles is about, growing connections. This is about working with others, the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is about being an apprentice as well, learning, right? Remember I said this is about you learning and letting down the walls. So King of Wands, one of your cards, Leo, comes up. There's your lion back there. 3 of Pentacles with the King of Wands. Yeah, see, you're used to being the boss, Leo, which I get it. Like I said, I've got a lot of Leo in my chart. I like to be the boss. I like to be in control. But it's time, Leo, the way that you're going to grow your connections is being the apprentice again. Learning. Taking stuff in. Sharing what you know and learning from others, really. Oh, look, we have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. Oh. You can learn a lot from this full moon to the new moon, these 2 weeks. I can feel that. Now, this 9 of Wands, rather. How can grow your connections? This is about letting your guard down, really. It's about letting people see your accomplishments. Let them see the accomplishments so they can acknowledge them. We have the Judgment card coming out again, so Judgment twice. Again, Saturn energy, which in traditional astrology, Aquarius is ruled by Saturn. So, you know, Capricorn's also ruled by Saturn. Modern astrology, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. So, 9 of Swords with Judgment. Yeah, this is about you making the decision. Again, you remember when I said you're having like an out-of-body experience? Look at her. This is what I mean. This is you astral projecting and like traveling through some sort of astral realm, like the metaphysical world, but your body is remaining on Earth. That's the message I was getting up here. So 9 of Wands with Judgment. Yeah, making a decision, like I said, to let your guard down, to show people what you've accomplished, to allow them to celebrate you. That's how you're going to grow your connections. If you don't let people see the work that you've done, how are they going to know? If you don't let people see you, if you don't talk, if you don't interact, if you don't share this like spiritual gift that you seem to have here, given this spread, then people aren't going to know, Leos. So it's, you know, let your guard down. Don't be afraid don't be afraid of criticism or that people are going to talk shit or whatever. People are always going to talk shit. You're always going to piss someone off. So, you know, why not just go for it? And share what you have created. Share what you know. All right, what to release to be more independent? The Sun. This is not you releasing you, but it is a release of this. Wow, Ace of Wands, more fire energy. So this is a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius card. Ace of Wands with the Sun. Huh. Release to be more independent. There's a fight. This is young energy. Right? We have a baby on the sun card. The aces are sparks. And now we have two aces coming up here. The aces are sparks. Something new, something brand new, just in inception. It's not even really there yet, but the universe is providing it for you. And if you move towards it, there's an opportunity for you to grab what the universe is giving you. But here, what to release to be more independent, you need to release looking for these new starts. Leo, it feels like you're starting things and not finishing it. And so in order to stop that, you need to stop looking for something new and commit to what you have already started. Because like I said in this row, something you've started, something you've spoke on, people you're working with, that is how you're going to grow and expand. It's not by constantly looking for something new. That's the feeling that I'm getting here. Now let's look at the Tower, because this is a fall from grace. This is a little bit of a gut punch, but it's about taking something off a pedestal and making it real. So let's see here. Clarify the Tower, please. What is going on with this Tower? Oh, two cards came out. We will take them both. Oh, the Tower again. And another ace. Holy cow, Leos. See, this is what I'm saying. Yeah, you're looking for new opportunities when you should not be, because that's not helping you be more independent. Looking for new opportunities means that you are relying more on other people. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Tower. So the Tower clarifying the Tower, which is to me, the universe being like, yeah, that's what I said in the first place. But it's a powerful energy, right? When the card clarifies its own card. And then another ace. So we have three of the four aces just in this row here. The only one we're missing is the Ace Cups. So how to be more independent is, again, don't accept these. There are people, I feel like, that are going to be making you offers. Ace of Pentacles, possibly even financial offers, maybe a new job. What I'm getting from this spread, obviously you can do what you want with your life. This is just me reading tarot cards here and trying to help guide. I would not accept new opportunities right now. This is very much a stay the course energy. In order for you to be more independent, you need to release putting something up on a pedestal and then starting over again. It's like this, yeah. Because it's causing these tower moments. This feels very much like a cycle. Like you put something on a pedestal and then something, the universe comes in and does its thing and knocks it off the pedestal. And then there's a brand new opportunity. And then you put it on a pedestal and the universe does what it does and knocks it off the pedestal for you. So it feels like that's a little bit of a cycle there for you, Leos. Now this Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups comes out. I'm really going to laugh. Ace of Swords, please. What Leos need to release to be more independent. Wow, interesting. See, the Hierophant. So we have the Hierophant up here, right? What to release to be more independent. The Ace of Swords with the Hierophant. Trying to have aha moments. This is you trying, wanting to have an aha moment, to be given clarity, to be given an olive branch. I feel, Leos, like some of you are expecting an apology from someone. And I don't think you're going... I don't think you're going to get this apology that you're expecting or that you might be waiting for. It's not going to come, because what needs to happen here, you kind of need to forgive yourself for whatever you're waiting for an apology for, because that's what's holding you back, I feel, from speaking in this spiritual manner, in this gift that you clearly have here. So there's a message here to accept the apology you're never going to receive, Leos, and that's going to help you be more independent. All right, last row here, we've got the Hermit. What are Leo's alien traits? Let's clarify the Hermit. What are Leo's alien traits? Let's clarify the Hermit. Oh, look at that, the Sun with the Hermit. That's really, really funny. Now this Sun card, there's not a baby, she's a grown woman, but it's incredibly bright, as you can see. The Hermit with the Sun. Wow, what conflicting energies. Two very different energies. But, Virgo does come after Leo in the Zodiac, or in the seasons, the year. What is your alien trait? Well, there you go, Leo. Your alien trait is that you can morph. Sometimes you really want your independence and to be left the hell alone. And sometimes you want to bask in the sun's light and the sun's glory and other people's light and other people's glory. And you want to be seen and you want to frolic in a field and be out during the day. Whereas the hermit is like totally cloaked up and is out at night. So your alien trait, Leo, is that you're a bit of a chameleon here. I would say that you're a balance of an introvert and an extrovert with those two energies coming up together. So that might seem alien to you and to others that interact with you. 5 of Pentacles, please. Leo's alien traits, Leo's alien quality. 5 of Pentacles. What is this energy? Another 5. 5 of Wands. We have 3 5s coming out so far. Oh no, never mind. That's a lie. We have 5 5s. The Hierophant is a 5 as well. We have 5 of Swords, the Hierophant twice, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. 5s are about crisis, conflict, a little chaotic. So you could be going through a major shift is happening for you from the full moon to the new moon. Judgment coming out twice, the Hierophant coming out twice, all these aces, the Sun coming out twice, Strength here. That's, yeah. The Tower coming out twice. We have a lot of duplicates. Also, a decent amount. Okay. 5 of Wands with the 5 of Pentacles. What are your alien traits? 5 of Wands is one of your cards, Leo. But paired with the 5 of Pentacles, it almost feels like the alien trait that's being represented here is that you're not much of a fighter. You're not much of someone that's going to confront someone, go into combat. Now, the 5 of Wands is about training and having a good time. But for some of you, it feels like that training and having a good time can lead to you being left out in the cold. And it is a bit of an alien trait because Leos tend to be very good at looking out for themselves. Right? Now, I don't believe that Leo, you hear the old adage, Leos have this huge ego. Well, no, I don't believe that, but it is important to look out for yourself because if you're not taking care of yourself, you really can't take care of others. But I feel, Leo, like you almost, it's like you stay in the training phase and then you're left out in the cold. And it's a bit of an alien trait because it doesn't really allow for expansion. So, maybe something to think about there. Now, let's look at this 6 of Swords, because this tells me that you do have the ability to leave rocky waters behind. You do have, even though you're so loyal of a sign, you have the ability to walk away. So it's a good thing there. The Ace of Swords. Wow. Ace of Swords repeating itself again. What are your alien traits? Yeah, people do not see you as the intellect and as the practical person that you actually are. And that's a bit of an alien trait because Leo's, like I said, gregarious. They're this big energy, right? They like the spotlight. They like the sun. Those are the stereotypes, some of the stereotypes you hear about Leos. But what this is telling me with the 6 of Swords and the Ace of Swords, your alien trait is that you're actually a very deep thinker. You're actually very intellectual. And you use your mind. Leo, you have the ability to make mind over heart decisions, is what this is telling me. And for a fire sign especially, that could be a little hard. We have the 10 of Swords at the bottom of this deck, so that's a cycle that's dead, done, and over with. What cycle? Let's see. Oh, the Lovers. Okay. So possibly a relationship has ended. Something has come to a final end. It hurt you so badly that it's just dead, done, and over with. This could have been particularly with a earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. But the reason that this relationship isn't working anymore, can't work, is probably because someone is either too obsessed with money, they work too much, and they don't have time for you, if that resonates there. Okay. All right. This is the time where if you do not have a question in your mind, go ahead, pause the video, because I am going to try and answer your question right now by pulling 3 tarot cards. So, if you do not have a question, doesn't have to be a yes or no question, can be open-ended. Go ahead and pause the video right now because I'm going to pull the cards to answer your question. All right, for Leos, Cancer. What do Leos need to know right now? What do Leos need to know right now, universe? What is the answer to Leo's question? What is the answer? Not doing reversals today. Okay, 7 of Pentacles, perseverance, written on that card. The 5 of Cups, disappointment. Let's see, I need one more, please. 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. You know what's interesting? That's the first cup that came out. We have no water energy whatsoever on your spread, Leo. None. It's all fire. Oh no, pardon me. The 9 of Cups. 1. It's all fire, earth, and air. So there really isn't a lot of emotion going on for you these next 2 weeks, from full moon to new moon. It's all about passion, practicality, and thought, deep thinking. Okay, 7 of Discs, 5 of Cups, and the Hanged Man. So the words here, we've got perseverance, disappointment, and perspective. So the answer to your question, if you had a yes or no question, I would say the answer is yes, but it's a cautious yes. It's a cautious, a little careful yes. But what the message is here, if it wasn't a yes or no question, you're being very patient about something. You're waiting on something, Leos. And that was a message down here as well, with the 9 of Cups and your energy coming out, strength. There is something, it feels like you're processing some sort of disappointment, something that should have happened but didn't happen. You're trying to see it from all angles, and it is just important that you be patient while you go through this process of mourning. There's something that you're mourning, it feels like. You're mourning a loss, but you're trying to see it from a different angle. So just be patient with yourself while you do so. Alrighty, Leos, thanks so much for being here. Do not forget, if you're a Leo, shoot me an email. First one I get, you get a free reading. I know this was a long reading, but thanks for sticking with me, and I hope you had an awesome and continue to have a wonderful full moon. See you later.